How to get rid of blind pimples fast and naturally. While the name blind pimple may be something that many people are not familiar with, chances are, we have all experienced these painful, red bumps that just do not seem to go away. They are characteristically painful occurrences, adding to the already unpleasant sight of pimples of any kind. Blind pimples generally have no identifiable whitehead, and they also lack much accumulation of pus inside. They are painful because they occur deep within the skin, close to the nerve. Blind pimples with no head generally occur on the nose, and can seem like large, infected pockets that are very tempting to pop open, just like any other pimple. However, popping these blind pimples on the nose can be harmful for several reasons. The most important is that popping open the skin will create an open wound that skin-crawling bacteria, such as staphylococcus aureus, the king of skin infections, love to gravitate towards. The risk of suffering from a major skin infection, such as folliculitis or impetigo, increases dramatically with the opening of these pimples with no head. Secondly, the pain associated with them will turn excruciating in the event that the sufferer attempts to pop them, due to their unique proximity to the surrounding nerves, and can be so painful as to immediately bring tears to the suffering individual's eyes if rupturing occurs. What causes blind pimples? Blind pimples are caused the same way as any other types of pimples, with pooled sebaceous oil, sebum, dead skin, and bacteria becoming trapped in the pores and sebaceous glands of the skin. They tend to affect the surrounding tissue, which is why they generally do not contain pus or an active whitehead that can be easily popped to release the purulent fluid contained inside. The good news is, however, that these pimples generally do not occur in multiples, so the single blind pimple at the tip of an individual's nose can easily be treated using some of the same great home remedies that have been used to effectively treat all other kinds of breakouts. With that said, if you have searched for blind pimples, chances are, you are reading this article while suffering from one of these painful annoyances at the present time. It is important to understand that you do not have to immediately rush to the local drugstore and buy an expensive treatment regimen or drawing salve that may employ harsh chemicals to treat the blind pimple on your nose or elsewhere. Try some of the following simple steps for effective treatment ideas that won't bust your wallet or your bank account, and most importantly, will not harm your skin through the use of harsh chemicals. Treatment of blind pimples. There are quite a few treatment options when it comes to home remedies to treat these irritating blemishes. Some of these techniques are great to use for skin problems and outbreaks of any type, while one in specific is particularly useful for these types of headless pimples. Warm compress for blind pimples. Warm compresses are great. They are free, save for the fraction of a penny spent on water, they use only water, and they are easy to use. They work by promoting blood circulation to the affected area, which is necessary for healing to occur anywhere in the body. This increased circulation will draw the infected material from the surrounding tissue and bring it to a head, much in the same way that an over-the-counter or prescription drawing salve will. Follows these very simple steps for effective management of blind pimples on your nose or anywhere else. Soak a cloth in hot water and hold it on the blind pimple for a few minutes. Repeat the process 3 or 4 times a day until the pimple forms a head. Alternatively, you can use a warm black tea bag as a compress. Black tea contains agents known as tannins, which will assist with the inflammation while the warm compress does its magic. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is one of nature's magical antimicrobial agents, and has been discussed many times over for the effective treatment of skin problems of all kind, including acne and pimple breakouts. As such, it is also very effective for blind pimples. The process here is very simple as well, but it is important that you test your skin for sensitivity to the tea tree oil and dilute slightly if necessary with of aloe vera gel instead of water or a combination of both. Mix 1 part tea tree oil with 9 parts water. Dip a cotton ball in the mix and apply it to the blind pimple. Leave this on for 10 minutes and then wash the skin with lukewarm water. Apply a light moisturizer, optional but recommended. Repeat this process up to 3 times daily. Honey. Honey is another of nature's wonderful antibiotic agents, which, like tea tree oil, has been heavily discussed and employed to treat acne. It is also very helpful to overall health if taken as a daily supplement, especially to the healthy to harmful bacteria ratio of the intestinal tract, which greatly affects overall health, including the skin. Dip a cotton ball in pure honey and apply it generously on the affected skin area. Leave on for 15-20 minutes and wash off with water. Repeat up to 3 times per day for effective results. Additionally, you may augment your honey treatment with blended apple. Once you have mashed the apple to pulp, apply 1 teaspoon of honey to make a thick paste. Apply the paste on the affected area and leave on for 10 minutes. Wash with warm water. Do this once a day to specifically combat and heal the blind pimple. So, as you can see, many of the same remedies that can be used for regular pimple outbreaks can also be used to effectively treat a blind pimple on your nose. It's not always necessary to make a trip to the store to spend loads of hard-earned money on products that do the same job as some of these remedies. The next time you experience one of these painful, strange, headless pimples, remember to grab the warm compress and try out either of these other methods for a safe, effective approach to treating these pimples. Thanks for watching and please subscribe our channel for watching more videos.